Welcome to this tutorial on how to use Microsoft Word to create a works cited page. So the first thing you want to do is open up Microsoft Word, and then from here you want to look at the top on all these tabs and you want to select References. So from here you want to look at this Citation and Bibliography section, and this is where you can go to insert the information on your different sources. So the first thing you want to do is select your formatting style. Whenever you get the assignment, your instructor will tell you which formatting style you need to use. For this tutorial, I'm going to use MLA. And once you have that selected, you can select Manage Sources. And then from here, you can add in your sources to Microsoft Word. So we're going to select New. And the first one we're going to do is a book. Now I have a book in front of me and I'll show you where to go in the book to pull all of this information. The first thing we need is the author. So I'm going to come over here and show you the book. So this is the book right here. If you open it up, you can go to the title page. And this is where you're going to pull all your information from. So I'm seeing that this is the title, and then here's our author, Helen Rafford. So I'm going to minimize this back. I'm going to go back to my Word document, and then type in my author's name. So Helen Rafford, R-A-P-P-A-P-O-R-T. You want to make sure everything's spelled correctly. And then you're going to go to Title, and it's The Race to Save the Romanovs. And you want to include this subtitle too. So I'm going to do a colon and then do the subtitle. The Truth Behind the Secret Plans to rescue the Russian imperial family. Okay, and then you're going to have to pull this other information from our book. So I'm going to go back to the book and show you what I'm pulling from. So this is our title page, and if you flip it over, you get all of this copyright information, which is what you're going to have in your citation. So right now we need the copyright year. And so if you look on this first line, you'll see copyright 2018, and that's what we want. So we're going to minimize this and go back to our source. So year 2018. So now we need the city where it was published. So we're going to go back to our book and look that up. And if you look on here, you'll see that all rights reserved, printed in the United States of America in St. Martin's Press, which is in New York, New York. So we're going to go back to our source, and the city is New York. And then our publisher, we read from that line, was St. Martin's Press. So we're going to enter that in. Oops. And then the next section is medium. And so we're using a book, and so we're going to type book. And then you select OK, and so now that one's in. So let's say you're using a citation from the database, or a source from the database. You're going to select New, and then I'm going to pull up the database. And let's say you were using this article. You already found it. And if you come over here to Citation Tools, make sure MLA is selected, which it is, and it'll give you all of the citation information. but we're going to enter this into Word so that it automatically makes our works cited page for us. So the first thing I know I'm going to need is this author's name. So I'm just going to copy and paste it. And so when you're back at Word, you're going to have to do the type of source. So this is if you go back and look, it's a New York Times article, which is a newspaper. So go back here, and we're going to look through our options here. So I know it came from a website, and so I know I'm going to want to enter in that information as well. So I'm going to choose document from website. And if I'm not really seeing everything that I want, I'm going to go back and maybe choose a different one, because I know I want to enter in the newspaper information and our database information. So let's do electronic source. And if you're still not seeing all the stuff you want to use, come over here to show all bibliography fields. And now you have a bit more options. So I'm going to go ahead and put in the author. I'm going to come over here and grab that title, which is Earth Will Survive, We May Not. Copy, paste. We don't need those quotations. So, publication title was the New York Times. The city would be New York. I accidentally clicked out of it, but that's fine. I can just select it and then do edit. And then I'm going to come back and select all, show all bibliography fields. So New York. And I want to enter in the database somewhere in here too. So I'm going to look and I'm going to do the publisher. And I'm going to say opposing viewpoints and context is the publisher, which is the name of the database that we use to find this article. That way that information is in your citation. And then I'm going to go ahead and pull the medium, which is newspaper, the year. We'll have to go back to the web page to look at that. It's 2018, June 13th. So 2018, June 13. And then I want to put in the URL. So I'm going to go back here, and then I'm going to select the URL from the citation. And then Control-C to copy, go back to Word, and then you can do Control-V to paste. And so that has all the information I want to add, so I'm going to select OK. Do you want to update this? Yes, you do, because you made changes. And now I'm going to add a website. So it has an option for a website. You just select website. And then you're going to go, and let's say that you want to cite this website. You're going to have to pull the author. Now finding the author of a website can be kind of tricky. So this web page, if you look up here at the top, it says Purdue University, Purdue Online Writing Lab, College of Liberal Arts. So this was made by Purdue University. So they're going to be our author here. So I'm going to come over here and type in Purdue University. And the name of our web page, that's also listed here. It's the Purdue Online Writing Lab. So we're going to put that in. And then the year. So you can find that on the copyright information at the bottom of the page. So if you scroll all the way down, it'll say copyright 1995 through 2018. So we're going to put 2018. So all it gave us was the year. We don't know the month or day, so we're going to leave that blank. But we know the date that we went to the website, which is the date accessed. So we're going to do our year right now, which is 2018, the month that we're in, which is October, and the day it is, which is the 17th. And this medium is a website, which is just the type of source we're using. So select OK, and now you have all three of your sources. So we're going to close this. So let's say you've written your paper, and now you're at the bottom and you need to put in your works cited page. You're going to go over here to References, where it says Bibliography. Bibliography is just another word for works cited page. you're going to click this drop down, and depending on what your instructor told you to use, whether it was a bibliography or a works cited page or a references list, you're going to select that from this list. I'm going to use works cited, and so now we have our works cited page all listed out for us. Notice that it's already in alphabetical order. It already has this hanging indent here, which is like how it's indented, and it's already double spaced for us. So I'm just going to change this works cited text because it's supposed to be black, and then it needs to be 12-point font and Times New Roman. So just make sure all your text is like that, or whatever your instructor tells you to use. Usually it's 12-point and Times New Roman. And then this is supposed to be in the center, so go home and then center works cited. And then you have it all filled out and ready. If you have any questions, you can see Michael McKinney. He is our English Learning Lab instructor. He can check over this for you and make sure that it is correct before you turn it in. Thank you.